So it's my commitment that I'm going to go live every day this week at this time so that I can be of greater service to you, so that I can share something with you of value that is going to help you produce more results in your life. Okay. So I'm doing this every day. And it's really exciting for me because it's something that I get to do for my clients in a very big way. But every day I'm looking for opportunities to inspire change and transformation in smaller ways for as many people as possible. So that's why I'm doing this, because all the little small changes end up creating big transformations in your life. Okay. So transformations in your confidence, in your ability to succeed at whatever it is, right? Your ability to hit your goals, to prosper in your personal relationships, in your professional relationships, in all aspects of your life, in your health, in your money situation, in everything. Small changes create big transformations. So this week, like I said, I've decided to go live every single day to share specific strategies with you, specific steps, or actions that you can apply right away to begin getting the results that you want in your life. These are going to be some of my best secrets, things that I use in my life to consistently get the results that I want. And I am known for getting results. So I'm going to talk to you about how I do that. Hey, Julie. If you are hopping on and this is your first time joining me for Facebook Live, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have you here. And I'm going live every single day this week at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. for those of you on the East Coast. Yay! Okay, so what's one thing, if those of you who are on live and even when you're watching the replay, what's one result that you want to create in your life that you haven't created yet? Take a second to drop it in the comments for me. And I'm trying to see, this little eyeball has a number 8 up here, but I can't see who's on here. I only see you if you type your name in the comments or type something in the comments. So if you want to share, please go ahead and put in the comment section, what's one result that you want to create in your life? Result, change, transformation. Okay, so I consistently get results in my life, in every single aspect of my life, in every category. Whatever goal I set, I achieve it. Whatever I'm unhappy with, I change it. I've created major transformations in my life over and over and over again. And it's not by accident or coincidence or luck. Believe me, it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that I have systems in my life for whatever it is that I want to achieve, right? I created a whole program about this in terms of how to get your mindset primed for success. It's called the Get Set Method. That's not what this video is about, but that method teaches you how to shift your mindset so that you can execute on whatever it is that you want in your life and thrive in it. So I've created major transformations in my life. Everything from being an overweight smoker to being a renowned fitness trainer, national award-winning physique athlete. I've gone from being broke, right? Literally broke and in debt, to being debt-free, to earning multiple 6 figures, to starting 3 businesses from the ground up, to selling a business, right? So being a successful entrepreneur, that's a transformation, going from an employee to an entrepreneur. I've created transformations in my love life. I've gone from bad relationships or, unfulfilling relationships and just really honestly being shut down emotionally, which is really kind of what was blocking me from having the kind of relationship that I wanted, to then being so connected and centered and present and clear about what I want, that I manifested my husband in exactly 2 days. I talk about that specific process and what I did over on my blog, my website, jessicaperez-beebe.com. So I've created transformation and change over and over again, and I'm known for setting big goals, going after them and hitting them. And I'm also known for getting that kind of success for my clients, teaching them how to do it. So one thing that I want to share with you today, remember, come back every single day this week because I'm going to be sharing another secret that has to do with how you can get more results in your life. So one of the main things is you have to create habits that serve you. Everything comes down to habits. What are the things that you're doing repetitively in your life? What are you doing on a daily basis? What are you doing consistently? So a daily routine is key. If you are one of my clients or you've talked to me on a strategy call, you know that I've referenced the book Miracle Morning. And the Miracle Morning is a great book. If you haven't read it, go ahead and read it. Now, a daily routine is important when you've got goals, when you've got a certain lifestyle or way of living that you want to achieve. And particularly when you're trying to create change or transformation, or you're trying to produce a result in anything, right? Your daily routine is key. So when I'm coaching people in health and wellness and weight loss, I always start small with something that they can do every single day and just continue to do that every single day before I add anything else. So for some people, it might be something as simple as increasing their water by 1 cup, right? By 8 ounces every single day over a matter of 15, 20, 21 days before I even give them anything else to do. And eventually, after 30 days, it's a habit, because something that we do every day for 30 days, I think it might be 28, some people say 32, becomes a habit. Okay, so it's all about creating habits in your life. So if you were trying to lose weight, that might be one of the habits that I would start having you do every single day, right? It becomes a part of your routine. Now, let's pull that in, and I'm going to share with you something, a habit and a routine that I've created in my life. And this is for all of you who are super busy, right? Moms, dads, hi Lynette, busy entrepreneurs, people who have a regular 9-to-5 job, right? That takes up most of your time. So this is for you, the person who feels pulled in so many directions and doesn't know, what to prioritize, right? So I work from home. I homeschool my daughter. I'm running a multiple 6-figure business. I am coaching clients on the phone. I'm doing free strategy calls with people all over the world on the phone. I am running my household. I go to the gym every day. I am in masterminds. I'm flying all over the country for business meetings, for relationship building. I'm even in a fitness competition, an endurance challenge in April that will be taking me to travel again. My life is busy just like so many of yours. So how do I consistently get the results that I want, even though I've got all these things going on, right? How do I not get overwhelmed? How do I not, forget things or fall short on things? Well, here's one of my secrets. I have a very specific evening routine and morning routine. And it's been the same for pretty much a long time, right? For years. So, and is it off sometimes? Yes, it's not always perfect, but because, like I said, I've done it so long, so often. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Genevieve. Hi, Liz. Because I've done it repetitively, it's now a habit. It's a part of my life, right? This is one of my secrets. So I'm going to share with you my specific routine and see if you can apply this into your life and see how it helps. Okay, so I always have a long list of things to do. Recently, a lot of you heard me talk about this topic specifically, about how to prioritize your to-do list so it's not an ongoing list of things that you never get to accomplish, that you never get to the bottom of the list. The key is minimizing that list, okay? So the night before, I make a very specific decision on what will be the one thing, the one big thing that I get to focus on for the next day, right? Not two things, not three things. What's the one big thing that really needs my attention and my priority tomorrow, right? So if, for instance, I need to write some email copy, and I also need to work on this interview event that I'm doing. I have another summit coming up. And I also need to upload all my daughter's work, for her school, and, X, Y, and Z, the list goes on and on. The night before, I choose what is the most important thing and let that be my focus, right? So today, my main focus for today was just being on all my interviews, and because I had a bunch of interviews to do today for this event that I have coming up. So underneath that one big umbrella of my main focus being my interviews, there's a couple things that need to happen to support me being ready for my interviews, being ready, 15, 20 minutes early so I can do my specific research, and then turning around and getting the content from the from the interview sent out to my assistant, right? So you see there's a couple things that end up falling underneath that one big task that I need to do, right? And that's why I don't bring in all those other things, because each item has something else underneath it that I need to do, right? So that's why each one of those big things, they could have turned into 15, 20, 30 things on my list. That's why I focus on one. So today my focus was on my interviews, and that was it. I decided that the night before. Now, what do I do with all the other things that I really wanted to get done today that I know they're in the back of my mind? I ask the universe to handle the rest. So the night before, I get myself grounded and I say, tomorrow my focus is on my interviews. And I take a piece of paper and I write what are the 2, 3 things max that need to happen to support me staying solely focused on my interviews. And I write those 3 things down. Okay, so for me, it was be seated at the computer 20 minutes before each interview so that I can dot my I's and cross my T's, make sure I'm ready. Then, as soon as the interview is over, wrap up my content, turn around and send it to my assistant, right? Don't get up out of my desk until that piece is done. Okay, and then the third item was sending the video. Okay, so I keep my list short and sweet. So the night before, I set that list up, I set my intention, and then I write on the bottom of the paper, universe, please handle X, Y, and Z, right? And what that means is that somehow those other things will be taken care of in a timely manner. Sometimes things will shift so that I don't actually have to rush and get all those other things squeezed in. And then I let it go. I've got my one focus, my 1 to 3 little items that will support that focus. I get myself centered, I go to bed. In the morning, I have a very specific morning routine, and this is where I talk about the morning miracle. Have you read that book? Miracle Morning? That's an excellent book, especially for those of you who are not really organized. This will help you. For those of you who get pulled in a bunch of different directions on any given day, get this book, Miracle Morning. It's easy to read. It's just super helpful. And I read this, I think maybe six years ago, and I loved it. It was kind of a life changer for me. So in the morning, I have my 30-minute routine. I get up before anybody else is up, which is really difficult in the summer when we're in Oregon and the sun is up at like so early, right? It's like before 5 a.m. the sun is up. So everybody start waking up at 6. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? But anyway, I have my 30 minutes before anybody is awake. And my morning routine includes me doing some stretches, some yoga, some breathing. I read from one of my 3 books that I keep close by. And I do a little yoga flow and grounding. So a little bit of meditation or prayer or whatever that feels like for me in the morning. That's a way to center and ground myself before the day's energy starts to pull from me, right? So before the kids are up, the husband is up, before I'm on calls, before I start working, before I have coffee, tea, whatever, I hit my spot. That includes me, whatever space I'm in, because I'm traveling all the time. I always create a space that is my morning miracle space. Okay, so I do something to ground myself, center myself. I recommit to that one focus that I have for the day. Remember that intention I set the night before, and I don't let anything else pull me. So I'm not checking my email right away when I wake up. I don't check my text messages. That's stuff that I do later. I've got my focus already going into the day. If you're just going through your day, reacting to whatever is coming at you, you don't have a plan. And when you don't have a plan, you get pulled in all kinds of directions and you get really overwhelmed. Does this make sense to you guys? So this one tip, this one secret that I share, that I use personally for making sure that I produce results always in my life, is that the evening before, I set a specific intention and focus for what the next day is going to be based on. And then in the morning, I get grounded and I recommit to that focus. And I know that the universe is taking care of the rest, because there's always another day. There's always the next day. Great. I'm glad this is resonating with you guys. There's always the next day to do more stuff. You're never going to get everything done on your to-do list. So don't even try. That is the old, outdated, overworked way to do things. And in the beginning of this, I told you what my schedule is like, right? I told you that I'm running a successful business. I'm growing a business, which means that this is like where most of the work is. I'm homeschooling my daughter. I'm traveling frequently. I'm hitting the gym. I'm hitting my personal goals. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm flying all around in business meetings. This last weekend, I just did a volunteer thing where we raised $6,500 in 2 hours to feed the homeless in San Diego. And we walked around and gave out pizzas all night. So this doesn't work for me because my life isn't busy. My life is busy. Everybody's life is busy, right? I keep systems in place so that I prioritize, and I'm not going through my day just reacting to what this person wants from me, or reacting to emails, or reacting to text messages, or just kind of going by the seat of my pants. Yes, there's that fluidity and spontaneity and all of that in life, but most of your success, accomplishment, and results are going to come from you having systems. Okay. So I hope that was helpful for you. I have a link in not in the comments, in the description, for those of you who are serious about getting massive results in your life. My clients right now are getting massive results. They're getting huge transformations. I've got some clients who are transitioning from their 9-to-5 to being an online entrepreneur. I've got clients who are creating huge shifts in their financial situation, getting out of debt, going from broke to, just learning how to generate and manifest income. I've got people who are completely transforming their body. I mean, I know how to get people results. So if you're serious about getting massive results in your life, go ahead and schedule a free How to Get What You Want strategy call with me. It's only a 25-minute call, so be prepared to dive right in. In this call, I'm going to help you crystallize your vision for the next 12 months, right? Here again comes a system. So I help you crystallize your vision for the next 12 months. 2, I help you identify what the biggest challenge is right now in your life that's holding you back. Sometimes it's not even what you think it is. And then 3, I help you create a plan and a path for you to get there, for you to achieve that vision. So if you're someone who is serious about creating massive change and you want to take the help, click that link and you can book with me. I have a few spots open this week. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know in the comments. Please put a bunch of thumbs up, bunch of likes, bunch of hearts. Post any of your questions in the comments. Share this if you think it will help your friends on your Facebook page. And join me back here tomorrow, same time, same place. I've got another juicy tip to share with you for how to get results in your life. Oh, I love all those little things flying across the bottom of the screen. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, you guys. Thanks for joining me.